Hey guys, thank you for joining me for today's at-home Pilates session. Today is a full body workout. We're not going to need any equipment. So let's go ahead and get started on our mats. We're going to start off in an all fours position. The spine is in neutral. We are going to step the right foot back, step the left foot back, and we're just going to start strong in plank. So the feet are flexed, the wrists are below the shoulders. We're creating a nice flat line with the body. We're going to hold here. Lift your abdominal wall. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Now, if you need to drop your knees here, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, bend at your elbows and lower down like one piece of steel. Amazing work. From this position, we're going to extend the arms out long in front of us. We're going to hover the chest up off the floor, elongate the spine, gazes down on the mat. We're going to pull the arms back and lift an inch higher. Lower an inch, extend the arms, lift an inch, knit the elbows back. Inhale and exhale. Extend and pull back. This is one of my favorite exercises for gently strengthening the upper back muscles, getting that tone and definition across the backs of the shoulders. Good. Inhale and exhale. Really focus on giving it that squeeze. So really squeezing the shoulder blades together as you pull elbows back. Pause for a split second as you breathe out, and then extend. Good. Keep those arms nice and strong on the extension as well. So they're nice and long and straight. Fingers are reaching in front of you before you pull those elbows back. We've got 3, 4, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Lower your hands down. Now from this position, we're going to really start off by pulling our shoulders down away from our ears, and then we're going to hover the palms above the floor, switch the arms so they're straight out behind. Good. Bring them in and stretch out. Good. Pull back, shift the arms so they're straight out behind you. And now in this position, squeeze the little fingers toward each other. In, stretch, pull back, extend. In, stretch, pull back, extend. Good. Keep it up. In, stretch, pull back, extend. So my chest is just slightly hovering off the mat here. We're keeping our gaze down on the floor the whole time. So keep your neck in line with your spine. You don't want to crank it by having your head up. Good. Nice, nearly there. We've got 3. Nice work. Last 2. Pull it back and extend. Final 1. Pull back. We're going to relax down on one cheek for a minute. Not a minute, a second. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now we're going to lift up, hovering, and we're going to turn our palms so they're facing up toward the ceiling. Hover, create that nice long line with the body. We're straight in the spine, and we're going to draw the arms up for little pulses, little controlled pulses here. Pulsing those palms up toward the ceiling. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Now I really want you to focus on contracting those upper back muscles together. 1 and 2, really strengthening the backs of the arms here, getting that tone and definition. So switch on those triceps. Pulse, 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 pulse. Nice straight arms. For 3, 2, 1, and hold. Bring your arms down for a moment. You can rest your head down on your forearms. Take a little breather, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And we're going to do another set of those. So we're inhaling, we're bringing the arms back, and we're exhaling to start. Those little pulses. Raise those palms up toward the ceiling. Keep pulsing. Lift the chest a bit higher if you can, but don't strain your lower back. Use those upper back muscles, those upper arm muscles to pulse. Really effective exercise. Keep going. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, lift an inch higher, and relax. Good. Push back into child's pose. Give those arms a bit of a rest. Breathing in for 3 and 2 and 1. Amazing work. Now we're going to come into position for some shin lift work. So we're going to place our wrists below our shoulders, knees below our hips. Come forward on your mat so that you've got room behind you as well. We're going to curl the toes, plug navel in toward the spine, and hover the knees. Hold. Hold nice and strong here. We're going to hold for 5, for 4. Don't lift the knees too high. Your shins should be parallel with the floor. For 2 and for 1. Nice. Now we're going to come up and we're going to hold for 10 seconds. So gentle bend in those elbows, plug belly in and lift. Hold for 10, for 9, lift abdominal wall, 7, 6, nice and broad across those shoulders, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Nice work. Now we're going to elevate into a shin lift position and we're going to walk forward and backward into plank, one leg at a time. So we're going to lift those knees, hover with control, step back, step into your shin lift position, step in. Nice and controlled. Back, back, in, back, back, in. Make sure you've got some weight in the heels of the hands as well, so you're powering up through the upper body. Good. Stepping back and in and back, abs in and in. We've got 4. You can do it. 3. Nice work. 4, 2. And last 1. And hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Widen the knees and push back into child's pose. Stretching through the spine. For 3. Lengthening out through that tailbone. And 2. Regulating the breath. And 1. Amazing. Now we're going to transfer onto the side body and we're going to work through some glute work on this right side or on your left side. If you're on your left side body, that's fine. Pick a side, get nice and long, plug navel in toward your spine, lift your legs up and hinge from the hips. Perfect. Now from this position, we're going to move into some toe taps. We really want to mobilize the hip here. So we're going to tap the toe forward, lift up and over, and tap the toe behind the outstretched leg. So forward and backward. Lift up, send it back. Good. So really starting to focus on all those muscles in the working leg. Make sure your toe is really pointed here. And try to get as much lift and length as possible. Remember, as always in our side lying position, we are trying to keep our torso really still and stable. And if that means you need to bend that lower leg, that works too. Sometimes that gives us a little bit more stability. In fact, I've noticed that it's really improved my form in doing so. So lift up and over, lift up and over. Nice work. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Hold at the top of the lift, small circles. Good, tiny little circles. Keep circling. Nice work. We've got 3, 2, 1, and hold. Reverse the direction of those circles. Lengthen out through the toe. Relax your shoulders. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Good. Now we're going to move into an all-fours position. We were just working the right leg. So whatever leg you were working, extend it out long. Opposite knee is under your hip. I'm just going to come forward so I've got a little bit more space. And our wrists are below our shoulders. So from here, we're lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering. Lift and lower. Simple movement to start us off. But I really want you to squeeze the bum at the top of the lift. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the glutes. Good. Point and lengthen out through that toe. the bottom of the foot should be lifting toward the ceiling, really pointing hard through that toe so that your leg muscles are engaged. Squeeze the bum. Good. Belly is plugged in. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Knee in and extend out long. Knee in, extend out long. I want you to scoop your belly in towards your spine as you bring the knee in, and then lengthen and extend. If you're overarching in the back too much on that extension, just extend at a lower angle. So just maybe extend to torso height. But if you have the ability to isolate this work in your glutes without pressuring your low back, you can take your leg out at a slightly higher angle. And again, we're pausing just for a second on that extension to really squeeze the bum. Good. Nice work. Broad shoulders. Gently push the mat away from you. Extend out long out through the crown of your head so your spine is in neutral, your neck is relaxed. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna lift and hold with a bent knee. The thigh is about torso height. We're pulsing. Little controlled pulses. You know, I like to add these bent knee pulses into a lot of my workouts because they are so effective in targeting deep into the glutes. Point through that toe, lift the knee, pulse, 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 pulse. I know they're tough, but they work. Good job. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and relax it down. Good. I'd like you to step both feet out, both legs out so you're in plank, and then fold your working leg under your body. Relax your shoulders down and back. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. You can fold over the lower body or fold over the leg if that feels good. Nice work. Okay, bring your other leg forward and let's transfer on to the opposite side. So get nice and long on your mat. Glue legs together. Stack hips, stack ankles, lift the legs and pike forward. Good. From this position, we're lifting the leg, tapping forward and tapping back. Tapping forward and tapping back. So if you want that extra stability, you can bend that lower leg, plug your belly in toward your spine here. Nice long neck. Really give this movement a lot of energy. Really kick that leg up with a lot of power. So we're keeping that toe pointed, those quads really switched on. Mobilizing through the hips. Can feel it into this side bum area here too. Especially the more I really kick that leg up, the more I kind of target here. So try to get as much lift as you can without losing control. Good. I'm going to bend that lower leg for more stability. Nice. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold at the top of the lift. Lengthen and circle. Small controlled circles. Nice work. Breathe through it. We've got 3, 2, 1, and hold, reverse. Good. Circling in the opposite direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower. Amazing. Let's come into our all fours position. So we are creating enough space behind us so we can extend the leg that we were just working. In my case, it's my left leg. Right knee is underneath the hip. Bend. Lift. Lift. Gentle bend in those elbows. Lift. Lift. Squeeze at the top of the lift. Make the movement count. Good. Don't overarch the back. Plug your belly in and keep going. Good. Keeping your gaze down on the floor. Neck is nice and long. Good. Gently push the mat away from you so you're nice and broad across those shoulders. All those little checkpoints. I say all the time, but they are very important. And I find that sometimes when we've worked the opposite leg, when we're working the second leg, we can have a tendency to droop or shift to the supporting side. So try to keep yourself nice and balanced. Isolating all that work in the glutes and the legs. Good. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee in and extend. Bring it in, extend. So remember, just extending at torso height if you're feeling strain in your back. If not, if you're feeling really powerful in the glutes here, you can take the leg out at a higher angle. Whatever angle you're at, really make sure, again, you're probably getting tired of me saying it, but squeeze at the top of the lift. Good. Keep going here. We've got 5, toe is pointed, 4, extend and lengthen, 3, 2, and 1. Bend at the knee. Thigh is at torso height, point through the toe, and pulse, 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 pulse. Really make sure you're not kind of collapsing here for this. You're staying really strong. Lift navel up toward the ceiling. Lift the toe up toward the ceiling. Squeeze the glutes. Good. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Lower down. Step into your plank. And now fold that working leg under your body. Whew, it's very hot in here today. And that was tough. I'm feeling it. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Let's bring both feet forward on the mat and gently roll down 1 vertebra at a time. When you touch down, take your hand behind your head, hands interlaced behind your head. From this position, we're going to bring one knee in, crunch it in, then we're going to bring the leg up, crunch it in, then back in with a bent knee. So we're just alternating between the 2 positions on one side. I want you to really focus on lifting through the chest. Good. If it is way too much for you to come in with the straight leg, then just keep coming in with the bent leg. It's still a super effective ab exercise, and it looks like this. Okay, otherwise you're alternating between the 2. When you're laying flat, your spine is in neutral. You've got a little bit of space between your spine and the mat. And as you come in for your crunch, your low back is pressing down onto the floor, and you're engaging that abdominal wall. So we're working not only the upper abs with this crunch, but also the lower abs here, especially as we elevate that straight leg. Good. We've got 3 and 2. Keep those elbows wide. Nice. And last 1. Extension and lower. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Then let's extend the opposite leg out long. Inhale to prepare and exhale. Whew. Bring it in and lift, extend. Bring it in and lift, extend. Breathe out to bring it in. So notice I'm inhaling as I lower, and I'm exhaling through the mouth as I lift. Good. Really challenge yourself by picking those shoulder blades up off the mat. So lifting, using those upper ab muscles. Good. Keep the toe pointed so the leg is nice and strong. We've got 4 and 3. Abs are on fire. And 2. Lift a bit higher. Last 1. And lift and lower. Amazing work. Okay, from here, we're going to move into some frog leg extensions. So we're going to bring the knees together, shins are together. Now we're going to separate the knees so just the inside of the feet are glued together, and then we're going to separate the feet so just the heels are glued together. From this position, we're going to inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to lift up, pointing through the toes into a crunch. Lower, knees widen, feet widen, lift and point as the thighs squeeze together into a crunch. Good. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower, widen the feet and lift, point the toes, squeezing the legs together. Good. We've got 5 and 4. Lift. 3 and 2. Final 1, we're going to come out and hold. Lower the arms by the side. Pull belly in. We're going to pulse. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhaling and exhaling. If it's too much with head, neck, and shoulders up, lower them down and focus on pulling your navel down toward the mat. Every time you breathe out, if you want to challenge yourself, lower your legs a little bit. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Both knees in towards your chest. Hold it in for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good. Stretch your legs out long. Roll over onto your stomach. Take your hands on either side of your shoulders and peel up for your ab stretch. I can really feel that stretch in my upper abs. Felt like they were really working hard in those last 3 exercises. I hope you can feel it too. Let's look to the right, stretching through the neck, and then look to the left, stretching through the other side. Nice. Bring yourself into a kneeling position, facing me. Lift your shoulders up by your ears, and exhale, roll them down and back. Let's take 2 more. Lift, and melt all that tension away. Last one, lift, and melt the shoulders down and back. Amazing work. I hope you enjoyed that total body workout, and I look forward to moving with you again next time.